This is a compact SUV that delivers good tech and practicality without losing any style. Oscar here with Go Auto, and next to me in the Go Garage is a vehicle with growing popularity, and for good reason. It's a 2026 VW Taos, and today I'm going to point out all the differences it has from the competition. The design language in the front is very similar to the larger Tiguan and Atlas. You get a light bar connecting the headlights, and the accent inside the headlights kind of looks like a Star Wars TIE fighter. Let me know if you see that in the comments below. You have these gloss black panels with air channels on the side, and these silver accents kind of gives it a sportier look for a compact vehicle. And we got the same thing going on in the rear with this silver accent down below. We also have this silver trim on either side that's supposed to look like exhaust. Now, it definitely adds to the design, but personally, I prefer to see actual exhaust tips or none at all. One thing I do like though is the Taos badge below the license plate and these tail lights. You got this thick panel going across and the light bar connecting it similar to the front. Now in the front we have TIE fighters, in the back we have the VW logo lit up sort of Darth Maul style. Loving the theme here. We also have our reverse lights tucked below. That help keeps the design smart and modern everywhere else. Opening the trunk, it's about the same as its competitors. You get a good amount of depth and height. You could probably fit a couple hockey bags back here. And if that's the case for you, you're gonna love this. You can push down just the middle and create a pass-through, which is great for longer items, like hockey sticks. You've also got cubbies on either side, which would be a great place to keep your grocery bags. Now with the pass-through down, you can see it's essentially the back of the armrest. Just raise that up. You got your cup holders wrapped in leather. You got climate vents, 2 USB-C ports, which is really nice to see. The seats themselves are a nice black with light color accent two-tone, so it gives it a fancy finish without needing immediate cleaning if your kids happen to drop their fries. Talking about kids, if you want a booster seat or a car seat back here, your anchor points are easily accessible through these panels, which I like a lot because instead of coming off, they just fold back, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Now, depending on your seat position, a rear-facing car seat might not fit back here, so just have to think about installing it on the passenger side. Up here in the front cabin, you get the same style of seating with the two-tone, except here the seats are heated and cooled. And I really like how that light leather carries over onto the doors and onto the dashboard, and you got accent lighting here up on the dash. Now in the middle, we have your infotainment system. It's not the newest system offered by VW, and that has its ups and downs. The plus is a personal perspective, and that's the fact that you get your climate controls in their own separate area. We'll get to those in a second. The downside is that the screen is a little bit smaller. However, you still get everything you need. You got navigation, shortcut buttons on the side, and an excellent camera system. You also get Android Auto and wireless CarPlay, and those come up in the whole screen, which is great. You get gestural controls, and just because we're talking Star Wars today, it really makes me feel like I can use the Force. As for your climate controls, you have buttons up top for your seats and defrost, and your fan speed and temperature can be operated either by pushing or sliding your finger across. A bonus, if you have the text pad on your gloves, you don't even have to take it off to adjust your climate. Below this is your wireless charging pad and your USB ports, and then you got your gear selector here in the middle, traditional, easy to use. However, something that I find odd is that there's some buttons around it, like your automatic stop-start and your parking sensors, but there's also some blank switches. Even though this is a top trim, it feels like you're missing out on something. However, I know that on some vehicles, you have a drive mode button you press around here. The Taos has an actual dial that you can rotate and press to change the terrain and driving characteristics. And as you change that, you get a graphic on your infotainment, and the lighting changes underneath the dash here and on your driver display. Your driver display is fully digital and customizable. Right now I have my gauges on either side and info in the middle. If I want to change that view, I can press this button here on the steering wheel. I can change what I see. If I want to change it more substantially, I go through the infotainment, and then I can change all the information right here. Now, another thing I really like about the display is that your temperature and fuel are off to the side and they never go away, which is a really smart touch. The steering wheel itself is quite comfortable. It's wrapped in leather and heated, and the buttons on the left control some of your safety features like adaptive cruise control and lane steering assist. And there's even more, thanks to IQ Drive, which is VW's standard safety package. The 2026 Volkswagen Taos checks a lot of boxes. It's safe, spacious, and offers easy-to-use tech. To learn more about it, visit goauto.ca or any of our VW dealerships.